Hey friends, it's Marquise Martin Hayes. It's time for the Monday moment. I have an adult question for you today. What are you doing? What are you doing with your life? Like, last week was Labor Day, in the US anyway. And so we talk about work, yeah? Or not having to go to work in some instances. When I think about life, and I think about you, and I think about me, is our whole life designed to just work and get the toys and accumulate wealth so that someday, one day, we can retire? Is that like the goal? Is that the focus? I want to challenge you today. What are you doing? Yeah, we've talked a little bit about what you're doing before, but I mean, like, really, we need to evaluate that on a daily basis. How are we spending our time? What's the most important thing based on how we spend our time? I know we have a living to make as it's framed, but are we living or are we just working to make the living? Man, I love things just as much as the next person, so it's not a question of whether or not we like things. I enjoy things very much. But I also enjoy living. And when I think about some of the things that we do and how we spend our time and how it impacts how we make choices in life, I realize that sometimes our choices are being made for us. How might you say? My dad taught me this years ago, that depending on where you work and the type of work you do, it dictates where you get to live, which may or may not be a match for how you really want to live. It dictates when you take vacation, which may be the time of the year you want to take vacation or not. It dictates where you vacation. Have you ever thought about living where you vacation? Like, I mean, if you love it so much, have you ever thought about living there? Not that you should or you shouldn't, but does the option exist? Have you ever thought about that what you drive is a reflection, not necessarily what you value, or maybe it is, or maybe it's limited by what you make? I don't know. But what I am asking you to look at is, are you doing, being, having, living the way you are because it's what you have access to? Or are you doing, being, living, having, not just out of gratitude? Because I'm all about gratitude. Wherever I am, I'm going to find a way to be grateful. Believe me, when I write the memoir, you'll know. But are you just in the space that you're in because it's what life has dealt you? I want to challenge you today on this Monday moment to take a moment and decide and figure out, is this all you've been living for? And if your answer is yes, then okay. As long as that makes you happy, not content, happy. We'll get one shot at this journey. Get it. Go for it. Push the envelope. Find out. Discover. Don't cheat yourself. Just trying to get by. We live by the moments. This is the Monday moment where you are called to the table of your own mirror in life. And if you find that in any way it's not what you imagine, find out how you can get what you imagine, because you deserve it, my friends. This is Marquise Martin Hayes. This is the Monday moment. Ciao.